Ladies and gentlemen, there's perhaps no term more wrongly named than an honor killing, because it actually robs everyone of honor. The family that often puts jati above jaan, the police, which is proved to be important enough to prevent the crime, and the state itself, which lets down its own citizens. In the month of June itself, Haryana has lost its honor not once, not twice, but thrice. In the latest horror, a pair of newlyweds, Tajveer Singh and Meena, were shot dead in broad daylight by a pair of unknown assailants on a motorbike. This happened in Haryana's Hisar district. Their crime? They dared to fall in love, elope and get married, despite being distant cousins. That was their crime. Now, the police have suspected the girl's family, as they were the ones unhappy with this match. They have now arrested the woman's brother and cousin. What's particularly shocking is that this gruesome double murder happened 2 months after their wedding and 7 weeks after they sought police protection, anticipating what was coming their way. The husband and wife had applied for police protection, but later they withdrew their request. The police never bothered to ask them why. But this is what should make Haryana's Chief Minister Nayab Saini very worried. This is the third case of honor killing from Haryana in a space of 7 days. 3 killings in 7 days. On June 18th, a minor allegedly shot dead his own sister in Kaithal. Minutes after the killing, this 17-year-old went live on Instagram, boasted about it, and then surrendered to the police. Like we see in most such cases, there was no guilt, there was no shame. There was pride in protecting the family's quote-unquote honor. Crimes like this have social sanction in states like Haryana. In another case, a 65-year-old man was arrested on June 19th for allegedly strangling his own daughter to death for talking to a boy on the phone. The father cremated the daughter earlier this month, claiming that she had died of a heart attack. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, everything is a problem when societies are steeped in patriarchy. Same caste marriages, problem. Different caste marriages, problem. Same village marriages, problem. Different village marriages, again a problem. Essentially, choice and love are not options for the young in these deeply patriarchal societies. Now here's the problem. Reporting of honor crimes under separate laws makes them very difficult to track. More often than not, the crimes are covered up by the family and the neighbors itself. Further, the police neglects to take cognizance of the offences as they are believed to be the internal matters of the community. In some cases, it treats the crimes as homicides or as crime atrocities under the Prevention of Atrocities Act. Is a specific law to deal with the horror, absolute horror of honor killing the only way to stop this most dishonorable trend? Can it be done? That's a question I'm asking my guest this evening. Professor Vidhu Raval is spokesperson of the Haryana BJP. He's joining us on the broadcast for obvious reasons. There are some straight questions I want to ask him. Advocate Mahima Singh is spokesperson of the Congress Party, joining us on the broadcast. Dr. Vikram Singh is a former DGP in Uttar Pradesh, again a state that does report honor killings. He's joining us on the broadcast as well. And Priyadarshini Singh is a political actress. She's an analyst. She's an actress as well. She belongs to the state of Haryana, joining us on the broadcast. Professor Raval, I'm going to come to you first with a simple question. This latest couple that we are talking about today had actually sought the protection of the Haryana police. I get married to someone, I fear that my family and the man's family is not going to accept it. In fact, they're going to try and kill me. I come to the police. Then for some reason, I withdraw that request for protection. Was it or was it not the Haryana police's duty to at least ask, why are you withdrawing this request for protection? If you still fear that your families will come and kill you, let us help you. Professor Raval, did the Haryana police urge?
श्रेया, इट इज ऑलवेज इजी टू बी वाइजर आफ्टर द इवेंट। लेकिन जो चीजें हम कह रहे हैं, जो डिस्कस हो रही हैं, ये प्री मेडिटेट नहीं की जा गई थी। इस प्रकार से नहीं सोचा गया था कि ऐसी चीजें हो जाएंगी। आपका ये कहना कि क्या कारण पता किया गया था कि क्यों उन्होंने इस प्रकार की रिक्वेस्ट को विड्रॉ किया? तो जनरली जब विड्रॉल जो दी जाती है, मैंने उनकी विड्रॉ की हुई जो रिक्वेस्ट है वो मैंने नहीं पढ़ी, लेकिन मैं एज्यूम कर रहा हूँ कि उसके अंदर कारण दिया गया होगा किसी प्रकार से, क्योंकि ये जो इशू है, हालांकि वी थॉट कि हम एक लार्जर इशू पर बात करेंगे, लेकिन अगर केवल इस इंस्टेंस पर ही बात करें तो इस मामले में भी सीधे सीधे तौर पर हम देख पा रहे हैं कि ये एक डिस्टेंट कजन्स थे आपस में। उस कारण से हो सकता है कहीं न कहीं जो
करेक्ट।
परिवार है, उन्होंने कोई संपर्क किया होगा, किसी प्रकार का जो मिसट्रस्ट था या कुछ कारण ऐसे रहे होंगे कि उन्होंने ये सोचा होगा कि दे वुड हैव फेल्ट सेफ कि हम बिना पुलिस कस्टडी के, बिना सेफ हाउस के हम इस ओपन सोसाइटी में इस प्रकार से रह सकते हैं। हालाँकि उनका ट्रस्ट जो है वो ब्रेक हुआ है, व्हिच इज़ वेरी अनफॉर्च्यूनेट। बहुत ये शर्मसार करने वाला है और हरियाणवी होने के नाते ज़रूर जो है ये हम लोगों को एक बार अंदर झांकने की आवश्यकता पर जरूर बल दे रहा है। मैं आई एम ऑन द सेम पेज एज यू कि हमें इस पर जो है जरूर चिंतन भी करना चाहिए और इस पर कोई ना कोई ठोस कदम उठाना चाहिए, क्योंकि दिस फार एंड नो फर्दर। इसके बाद कहाँ हम जा रहे हैं? हम क्या इस प्रकार की एक सोसाइटी चाहते हैं जिस पर इस प्रकार
आई एग्री विद यू
का मतलब इस प्रकार से हम
प्रोफेसर रावल, आई एग्री विद
ऑनर
यू
किलिंग
दिस फार एंड नो फर्दर. I agree with you. This far and no further is the spirit with which you need to deal with this issue. But here's the thing, Mr. Rawal. The fact is that in the last 7 days, we have 3 such cases being reported. Not one, but 3. Is this the first time that we are seeing honor killings in Haryana? Clearly not. Has there been an attempt to even try and stop them? By the looks of it, no, because if there was an attempt, what we are seeing in the last 7 days, we would not have seen. So clearly there has not been a serious attempt because caste is a very important factor in Indian politics, and that is one thing that most politicians don't want to mess with.
श्रेया, मैं आपसे विनम्रता से जो है डिसएग्री करना चाहता हूँ इस बात पर। ये 7 दिनों का आपने जो टेन्योर बताया, इससे पहले भी इन 7 दिनों में पहली ऑनर किलिंग नहीं हुई। इससे पहले भी हुई हैं। हालाँकि हर ऑनर किलिंग हमें शर्मसार करती है। लेकिन क्योंकि आप स्पेसिफिकली इन 7 दिनों पर जोर दे रहे हैं, तो इन 7 दिनों पर ही बताएं कि किस प्रकार से इनमें एक ऐसी किलिंग है जिसमें क्रीमेट कर दिया गया था, डिसीज्ड को क्रीमेट कर दिया गया था और उसके बाद पुलिस ने जांच कर ये पाया कि वो जो है हार्ट अटैक नहीं था, वो एक किलिंग थी। तो इसमें भी आप कहीं न कहीं जो है हालाँकि ये दुखद समय है, इसके बावजूद भी अगर मैं श्रेय लूटने की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन एक बात ये। दूसरा कि ये 7 दिन से पहले भी बहुत चीज़ें होती रही हैं, वो भी हमें शर्मसार करती हैं। अभी ज़रूरत है, जैसे फरवरी के अंदर जो है हमारी विधानसभा के पटल पर एक चर्चा हुई थी, सदन के अंदर चर्चा हुई थी। हमारी पार्टी के ही वरिष्ठ नेता अनिल विज जी ने कहा था कि हमें इस प्रकार से कुछ एक ऑनर किलिंग पर एक स्पेसिफिक लॉ लाने की आवश्यकता है ताकि डिटरेंट हो। अगर वो डिटरेंट जो है, वो एक डर जो है, वो भी आवश्यक है। एक और मैं मामला जो है छोटा-सा बताना चाहता हूँ, जहाँ पर आकर खुद जिसने कत्ल किया है, वो खुद जाकर अपने आप पहले फेसबुक पर सोशल मीडिया पर एक वीडियो डालता है और उसके बाद खुद जाकर जो है अपने आप जो है सरेंडर करता है। तो मतलब ये इस चीजों को हमें सोशली भी टैकल करने की आवश्यकता है। डिटरेंट तो तब होगा जब अगर अपराधी को जो है इस बात का डर होगा कि सजा मिल जाएगी, तो वो सजा को भी एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है,
ठीक है,
लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी जुर्म कर रहा है। ये एक बड़ी चिंतनीय विषय है और मुझे लगता है इसमें हमें पॉलिटिक्स को बहुत ज्यादा नहीं इसको छेड़ना चाहिए। ये एक सोशल मैनेस है, इसको हमें डील करना चाहिए सोशली।
Advocate Mahima Singh, the spokesperson of the Haryana BJP, is saying this is not, that's okay. I'm addressing my question to Advocate Mahima Singh now. Advocate Mahima Singh, you're representing the Congress party here. The BJP spokesperson is saying that this is not a political menace. This is not this is a social menace, and please don't make this political. I'm asking you a simple question. Do you agree with all that Professor Vidhu Rawal has said, that what can the police do beyond a point? If someone withdraws their protection request, what can we do? And it's not like we can second guess what the family of an eloped couple is going to do. So why blame us? We in any case are thinking of bringing a law, an act against honor killings. Will the Congress party support it?
Jai Hind. Shreya, the BJP has totally lost touch with the ground, with the public issues. In fact, I must say that fraught with women offenders, fraught with crimes against women as a part of its track record now of last 10 years, the BJP's modus operandi, and it is running a minority government in Haryana shamelessly, by the way, their modus operandi is to neglect, to live in denial of the public issues, and then do false public posturing is what we saw on your show also right now. I'll tell you why. You would remember the shameful case of the sports minister in Haryana, Sandeep Singh. Crimes against women were recorded against him. You would also remember Sonali Phogat's brazen killing by her close aide. She was a BJP leader. You see, it's the perception that a government builds. When the UPA was in power, in 2010, Shreya, we attempted an amendment in Section 300. We brought a bill. Then 242nd Law Commission actually said that, okay, we can't, let's not do this amendment. Rather, bring a new bill. In 2011, the 242nd Law Commission suggested a bill to prohibit law killings, honor killings, which was the prohibition of unlawful assembly, interference with the Freedom of Matrimonial Alliance Bill 2011. Somehow it did not see the light of the day. But the BJP has not done not only anything in the last 10 years to avoid it, but under the BJP, crimes against women have gone up on every record. The gulf of inequality has only been widened time and again. Honor killings is a matter of perception. It's a matter of
let's get back to the subject.
But that is, and it is very much the subject, Shreya. I'm talking about law pertaining to honor killings, which the UPA attempted to bring. Somehow we could not bring it. 2014, the BJP came into power both in the center and the state. That is what I'm talking about here. But the BJP has not only not done anything to cover up that gulf. Rather, the
Dr.
BJP
Vikram Singh
has sort of
Dr. Vikram Singh, please come in here.
They promulgated the term of love.
Dr. Vikram Singh, do come in
here. I'm
listening. You have been a DGP in a state which has seen these. You have been the DGP in a state, that is the state of Uttar Pradesh, that again sees honor killings. Look at what happened in Haryana in one of the cases. This boy, 17-year-old, kills his older sister at her in-laws' place and then goes live on Facebook and boasts about what he has done before surrendering to the police. So there is a certain degree of social sanction when it comes to honor killings, which is why you simply can't, simply cannot spot them and then stop them. Because Dr. Vikram Singh, I was trying to look at data to tell our viewers how many honor killings India sees in a year. Do you know what the data I got? The official data I got is 33 in the year 2020 and maybe 29 or 24 in the year 2021. We all know that those are just the reported cases, that the numbers are at least 5 or 6 times higher. When we don't even know how many honor killings are happening in this country, how do we even go ahead and address the problem?
Absolutely, Shreya, you have hit the nail on the head, because the statistics that you have quoted are just the tip of the iceberg. As many as 5 to 6 times will go unreported. And if the compulsions are there to dispose of the body, cremate it, and give it the color of a heart attack or a cardiac arrest, well, what can anyone do about it? But yes, the certainty of punishment is the biggest deterrent. And in the case of Kaithal, where the bravado, the misplaced brazenness with which the juvenile went about posting his act on Instagram and went to the police station to own up the responsibility of the murder. Well, I would say that it's not that he was a lone wolf. He was aided and abetted by some elders in the family. And once the case is registered, I do hope there should be consequences for those who were a part of the larger conspiracy. And those who were a part of the larger conspiracy, they should not only be booked under the 302 IPC, the current one, but also the National Security Act, Sub-Clause 2, for public order. Because they have vitiated public order, not only of Kaithal, of Haryana, but for the whole country. They have given a misplaced signal about the overbearing attitude of patriarchy and also the Khap Panchayats, which is an absolute anachronism. This needs to be set right. That requires a course correction. And I dare say, it is just not for the police to do something in something that is totally societal. Therefore, the society has to come out. The ladies like you and on the panel, they need to come forward. And of course, those who are behind all this patriarchy and all this nonsense of so-called honor killing, they need to be named, shamed, booked, and then sentenced in a very exemplary manner, Shreya.
Dr. Singh, but that is the problem. There is no shame. There is pride. That is what concerns me. You go ahead, kill your son, kill your daughter, and there is no shame in that. There is pride. And the society that surrounds you, your ecosystem that surrounds you, is actually with you, clapping for you and cheering for you when you commit these
Shreya,
murders. That is where the problem is. I quickly want to ask you a quick question. The BJP spokesperson on this show came and said, he's still here, of course. His contention is, yes, this couple had sought police protection, but they withdrew that request for protection. So what can the police do beyond a point? Because most of these cases are not premeditated. My contention, Dr. Vikram Singh, and correct me if I'm wrong, but all these cases are premeditated. These are all pre-planned murders.
It would be too simplistic. Dr. Rawal is a very learned spokesperson, and I beg to disagree with him because it's not job of the police to take everything on face value. They have their own mechanism of assessing the threat to life. जीवन भय का आकलन करना ये पुलिस की जिम्मेदारी है डॉक्टर रावल सर और इनकी जिम्मेदारी थी. Whether they withdrew the application is a totally different matter. The threat to their lives was there and it translated into the murder, and therefore the police were caught on the wrong foot. I would say the police need to make an assessment not only on the basis of the intelligence report but also on community policing experiments so that they know what the ground reality is. Sitting in a police station, you will not come to know the ground reality. It's only the community policing experts, the village elders, the chowkidars and the licensed aras, the army and the police retirees who live in the village. They will tell you the ground reality, and that is where the police were indeed bungled up in the matter, and you have a situation at hand where the poor couple was murdered.
Okay, Priyadarshini Singh, I'm coming to you last for a reason. You're an actress, you're a political analyst, you're someone who lives in Haryana. Could you tell us about your experience and why you think, it's not like Haryana is the only state that reports on a killing. There are some North Indian states and then there are some South Indian states as well. But what is peculiar about Haryana is the fact that there is absolutely no shame or guilt in an honor killing. People are actually proud of it, and your society and your community actually supports it.
Well, Shreya, I'll contradict with your entire statement, frankly. I'm from Haryana and I'm very proud of being an Haryanavi, you know. And I also contradict with the liberalization which is happening in our country. You know, we are teaching our daughters to be liberal and, and we always talk about feminism. But, feminism also have, Shreya, 2 points, Feminism doesn't allow us to be, I was an actress, and I worked over a decade in South Indian movies also. I worked in television also. But, I have a life. I have a personal life also. And I was very clear on this about my culture, my upbringing. And I come from a very conservative society. And I would not say conservative society because my parents were modern enough to give me a good education, a good upbringing, but that doesn't give me the right that I go against my parents, or I go against my willing. Marrying in a community, in your own community or in your own caste is something which is we should be proud of. Making our parents, I think we try and make all these things, getting married in a different caste or getting married in a different religion, we try and making in a more flamboyant manner, and we try to make it more fancy. It sounds fancy, but practically, in fact, psychologically, logically,
but here's my question.
You say, it is very difficult to adjust with somebody like that. So I think, honor killing and let's not only blame Haryana.
Here's my counter question.
Yeah. Shreya, let's not blame only
Here's
Haryana.
my counter question. Here's my counter question to you.
Yes.
Okay, here's my counter question to you. So you're saying you are against, marriages outside your caste. You're perfectly entitled to what you believe in. But say your neighbor opts to marry someone within the caste, outside their caste, your parents are not happy. Does that give your parents the right to murder you and your partner? Because that is what happens in Haryana.
Why on the first
so are you justifying
that?
That?
Our community. I don't understand that. What is the point and what fun and what
it's a question of choice
to the youth of getting married outside the community? You know,
But it's their choice.
Let us not,
But it's their
you know,
choice.
India is going all reverse. I'll tell you what.
Will the community react by killing
let
them?
Me complete. Shreya, let me complete. Please let me complete. See, being modern doesn't make you, have a ripped jeans and making a fancy top, a tan top. I am a very liberal woman, very educated woman from one of the best colleges and from the best university. I still prefer to wear a salwar kameez or a sari. In my personal
That's your
life.
choice.
My work is
Priyadarshini,
different.
here's the
but
point. Here's the point. Okay, Priyadarshini, I've heard you. That's your choice. Here's the
Correct.
point. That's your choice. Everyone needs to respect your choice, just like I need to respect your choice to say what you want to. But when someone makes a choice that is contrary to your belief system, you need
But
to
Shreya,
respect
that
that
doesn't
as
give us
well.
a choice
And
to get
society
married
and
to a
communities
cousin,
need to
But
respect that
Shreya,
as well. And
no.
why
Shreya,
not?
But that doesn't.
But why
you know
not if
what?
it's a
Giving
distant
a
cousin?
choice, it's
It
my
happens in the
choice,
south. It happens in the south.
No, Shreya, that
It-
doesn't
and
give us a choice. No, Shreya.
Here's
Shreya, that doesn't give us a
Priyadarshini.
choice
Of
to
course
get
it does
married
you
to a
the
cousin.
choice. Of course. The constitution
No,
of this
doesn't
country.
give us-
Who are you to give
No,
anyone a
no.
choice? It's the
Biologically,
constitution of
let
this
us say
country that gives you the
biologically
freedom to
also, it is not fertile
choice
to
of a
have kids
partner.
from your cousin.
Priyadarshini, क्या बोल रहे
You're
हो आप?
promoting some other
You're
religion.
are you justifying these honor killings?
No, I'm not
Priyadarshini,
justifying.
honestly,
I am
on
not
national
justifying.
television,
What I
you're
am not-
justifying these honor killings.
Shreya,
That's exactly what you're
Shreya,
doing.
you're
That's
just
exactly
putting
what you're
words
doing.
on my mouth. No. I am not at all justifying this. I am not at
No.
all justifying it.
No.
But what I am trying to say is that the modernism and so-called feminism doesn't give us a right to get married to our cousin.
Okay.
Doesn't give us a right
Okay.
to marry to our cousin.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I
I've
cannot-
heard you.
Not brought
That
up
is
like that.
your
you know.
point of view. That is
Yes.
your point of view. Okay, great. That is your
Yeah.
point of view. But if someone else decides to do it, it doesn't mean that their parents and younger brother go and murder her and
Of
her
course not.
and
Murdering
and
is
her
not, but of
partner.
course they can
You are
preach.
essentially on national. You essentially on national television have justified honor killing, and
No.
I think
No, you
now
are
we
just
know
saying what you
what
want to say,
exactly the
Shreya.
problem
No,
is.
no.
The problem
You are
is
saying what you
the
want to say.
problem. No.
I said
Listen, you have a right to say what you have said.
Modernism doesn't mean that I
You
get
have a
married
right to
my
say what
cousin.
you have said.
It
But
doesn't.
I think
It
we
doesn't give me a
understand the
right to
patriarchal
wear
mindset
whatever I
that
want to
ends
wear.
up
No.
making parents killers.
Modernism doesn't define me, or education
hai.
doesn't make me be being disrespectful to my
Priydarshini,
elders.
repeating
Sorry,
yourself
I
will not
cannot-
help.
I cannot be disrespectful
And
to my
therefore the elders
if
cannot-
I'm educated, that doesn't give me a
ठीक
right to
है.
be
And the elders
disrespectful to
cannot
my parents.
respond by becoming murderers, right?
No.
Okay, Priyadarshini, but
Absolutely
the
not.
elders cannot respond by becoming murderers. That's a crime. That's a crime. What you're justifying is a crime, but we leave it there. You have a point
Yeah.
of view. I've heard you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dr. Vikram Singh, I don't think I need to ask you any further questions. We were trying to see why honor killing still exists in our country, and I think we know the reason why. Professor Vidhu Raval, that is what you need to tackle. Sorry, completely out of time. I know there's much you want to say. There's a lot I want to say as well, but I do need to get to the other debate. Thank you very much, Dr. Vidhu Raval, for joining us. Advocate Mahima Singh, thank you very much. Dr. Vikram Singh, good to have you on the show. And Priyadarshini Singh, as I said, you have every right to your opinion, and your opinion is something that we've put out here on Mirror Now as well. So thank you very much for joining us. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm slipping into a break. Up next is Rahul Gandhi up to the job. That's coming up next. Do stay with us.